Hello there, everybody. I'm Mr. Game & Pie. So, I'm doing a game made by Rare, with a dragonfly in it, apparently. Oh, never mind, the dragonfly just died. Oh, hamster's a bear! And a bird! What the heck is going on? This is Banjo, and there is his sister Tootie back there in the background, with his best buddy Kazooie. Lots of insanity going on in this intro here. Of course, Tootie is tooting along on that piccolo there. And then there's this dude. He's got a skull on his face. Or maybe it is his face. Nobody really knows, except we really do. What a wonderful song these folks have produced for us. You'll be hearing this theme throughout the game a lot. Thanks, guys. What an entertaining show they produced. So, this is Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie, Part 1. However, this is a little bit different. As you see, this version of Banjo-Kazooie is actually on the Xbox 360. I haven't seen anyone do a Let's Play of this version, so I decided to give it a shot. Now, something that's interesting, in file number 3 over here, Banjo is still playing a Game Boy. Despite that, you know, this is a Microsoft system I'm playing it on now. Anyway, let's go ahead and start up file 2. Quite mysterious. What is this place? With these stone walls and this rather eerie-looking door. Oh my gosh, it's a witch. Ding-pot, by the bench. Who is the nicest-looking witch? Oh, it's Grundy any day. She really takes my breath away. Yes, you're right. I'm rather proud. My looks stand me out from the crowd. But there's this girl. What do you mean? This cannot be. There's no one prettier than me. Why, it's Tootie, young and small. She's the prettiest girl of all. She didn't ask about girls, she asked about winches. Nicer beauty can't be had. Unfortunately, I think you'll find it's Tootie. She's cute and kind. Ow, dude. Anyway, Grunny is not having any of this. Oh, there's Tootie. She's Banjo's sister. In the original game, she was going to be Banjo's girlfriend, or well, betas and stuff. They changed that for some reason. Why, hello there, mole man. We haven't seen you yet. You gonna fight the Fantastic Four today? Hi there, Tootie. What are you going to do today? When my big lazy brother wakes... Okay, I'm not gonna do that voice anymore. That sounds incredibly annoying, actually. Anyway, they're going on an adventure! Adventure time! And all that stuff. And Banjo is snoozing. Wake up! I want to go on an adventure too! Yes, Kazooie does love adventures. If Tootie thinks she's fairer than me, I'll steal her looks, and ugly she'll be! Is that your brother? Where, Mr. Mole? I can't see him. Up there in the sky. I don't think so. Who is that? How does she not know who that is? She's like Banjo's next-door neighbor. You'll soon be ugly. What a pity. Let me go, you ugly old hag. Kazooie is quite nervous about this. Don't scratch and bite, my little bear. You'll soon need bigger underwear. Oh no, she's got her. Somebody, help! And Banjo is still snoozing. This is a serious problem. What do you want, Kazooie? Let's get outside! There's trouble! Ooh. In the original cutscene, there was a lot of noise of Tooty fighting back against Grunny, but they decided to take that out for some reason. Anyway, so we're finally controlling Banjo for the first time. Listen up, I'm Bottles, the short-sighted mole. I'm Banjo, and this here's my buddy Kazooie. Sure is a strange-looking buddy, Banjo. Can it talk? Better than you can, Goggle Boy. What was that noise all about? Where's my sister, Tooty? The ugly witch Gruntilda swooped down out of the sky and grabbed her. Calm down, Geeky. We'll get her back. Where did she go? She flew up to her mountain lair. It's really dangerous, so you'll probably need some training before you go up there. Press A if you want me to teach you some basic moves, or press B if you think you're already good enough. As for me, I'm already good enough. I'll be explaining stuff on my own way. Alright, so, basic movements. Use the control stick to move around. Oh my gosh, I never saw that coming. You press the A button to jump, like so, and press the A button in the air to do, well, that. It's sort of a double jump. Now, on the Xbox 360, you'll be pressing the X button a lot, while on the N64, Nintendo 64 that is, you'll be pressing the B button a lot. They're basically counterparts for each other. Also, the N64 had a Z button. In this game, the trigger buttons on the Xbox, they're used where the Z button would be used. Both of them, they're interchangeable, really. So, holding down the Z button, or the one of the bumpers, or no, the triggers, will make Banjo crouch like this. In this crouch position, you can do a few moves right now, such as do this backflip jump with the A button, or launch yourself forward like this with the B or X buttons, respectively. Now then, we'll be getting a lot more moves. Of course, you press the B or X buttons to do these moves, standing still, moving, and midair. You can also do... No, you can't do that yet, okay. You'll be learning a lot of new moves throughout the game. Now, these are empty honeycomb pieces. You saw the little honeycomb piece himself tell you what he did, but might as well describe what he does in my own way. Basically, once you get 6 empty honeycomb pieces, you'll get an extra extension to your health bar. Very useful. Now then, we just use this attack right here. Bam! Destroy all of these rocks. And we'll be getting another empty honeycomb piece. Now this first area, Spiral Mountain, it's where Banjo and Kazooie live, and it actually has enough empty honeycomb pieces for 1 extra life bar. Normally you would be getting these by practicing your moves, basically the moment that you got them. However, because I haven't been talking to Bottles, and I already know what all the moves are, you're just seeing me run around and grab them. Alright, now swimming. You press the X button, or the B button, depending on the version you're playing, to go underwater. Press the X or B button to make Kazooie swim like so, or press the, or rather hold the A button to make Banjo swim like this. Pressing down makes you go up, and pressing up makes you go down. Well, that's about all we have to do in this area. Now in this game, every time you defeat an enemy, they'll drop a little yellow honeycomb. This increases your current life by 1. Like if I got hit, my life would go down, and then picking up one of those would bring it back up. So yay! That's about all there is to do here. So let's go up the titular Spiral Mountain. Now in this game you cannot grab onto ledges, which can make platforming rather tricky at times. So, you're ready to tackle the witch now? We sure are! Show us the way, Bottle Boy! Cross the bridge to enter Gruntilda's lair. Look out for me inside. Good luck! And good luck we will need! Onward to victory! And the music suddenly changes to a theme that we'll be hearing quite frequently. Oh no, they've got her trapped in this cage! It's horrible, and Gruntilda can barely fit in there. Gee whiz. I think I'm gonna stop saying what the characters are saying now. Alright, this is Klungo. You don't see him a whole lot in this game. But he's basically Grundy's primary servant guy. He's also the tech guy, apparently. Indeed it does. I believe we all know the answer. Oh boy, a Jiggy! Alright, so this is how the game works. Picking up Jiggies. They're sort of like stars or shines from their respective Mario games. Except in the Mario games that are 3D, you typically pick a mission, and then whatever mission you pick will determine which stars or shines are available there. In this case, you just go into a world once, and all the Jiggies are available from the start. To enter the world shown on the picture, you must fill in the missing spaces with the jigsaw pieces. Alright, thanks for explaining everything, guys. Indeed it is. Perhaps, but probably not. So here we are, World 1, Mumbo's Mountain. 3 new moves. Okay, so I want to go over a major difference between the versions quick. Now here we have notes. Yes, there are 100 in each world. Yep, alright, so we need, basically, throughout Gruntilda's lair, there will be doors that, have numbers on them. Oh yeah, Jinjos. Collect 5. Can't actually beat this guy, but might as well just knock him down. Anyway, now about the notes. You see, there's going to be 100 notes in each world, and throughout Gruntilda's lair, the hub world, we'll find various doors with numbers on them. Now, the number will determine how many notes we need to get past that door. But there's a big difference between the way notes worked in the original game and this version. Yes. There are 10 Jiggies in each world, which are required for opening new worlds. When you're ready to leave this world, return to the start area and stay on the exit. Yes, that's how you leave the world. Anyway. Now, while I'm getting the Talon Trot here, which is a very useful move, by the way. Oh, no, wait, I need to explain this. So much to explain! Yes, it'll allow you to climb up slopes and is much faster than Banjo's walking. Hold the right trigger, then press the left trigger. Really, you can press the triggers in any order. And then continue to hold the right or left trigger while moving Kazooie around with the left stick. Go practice. And because I'm damaged, he'll fill up my life. Now in the Xbox 360, the Nintendo 64 version, what you would do is hold down the Z button and then press one of the C buttons. I believe it was the right C button. Though it has been a long time since I played the N64 version. But yeah, that's how you do the Talon Trot in that version. Now about going back to the notes again, hopefully I'll be able to describe it this time. You see, whenever you, In the N64 version, it would save how many notes you had collected in a world, but not which notes you had collected. Thus, if you had collected, say, 50 notes in a world, 50 out of the 100, it would still say that you had collected 50 notes overall. However, if you ever came back to the world, every single note would be back in its place. And to increase the number of notes you had collected in that world, you would basically have to collect all the notes that you, or at least the same number of notes that you had collected originally, 50, and then started collecting new ones. In this game, if you collect a note, it stays collected, which is much appreciated. This is... because of the way note collecting worked in the original game, it's one of the reasons why I never got 100% before. I mean, by now I've gotten 100% because I played this version, but... yeah, this makes it a lot easier. And, collecting a note makes it stay collected. That was also brought into Banjo-Tooie. So they probably would have made that way originally, but there was... maybe they didn't know how to do it that way or something, I don't know. Anyway, we've nearly got all 5 of the Jinjos collected, which will be very helpful. Now then, just keep on collecting things. The Talon Trot, very useful still. Alright, now we're going to be learning another useful move here in a second. It's called the Beak Buster, I believe. This molehill, right here. Yes, the Beak Buster. Jump into the air, and then press the right or left triggers. In the original game, it's jump in the air, press the Z button. Yes, we will be using a lot. For very good reason. You see, it's basically your most powerful attack. But there are also other reasons why we'll be using it a lot that I'll get into later. Now then, just picking up some more notes over here. Ah, eggs! We haven't seen what eggs do yet, but we will soon. Yes, we use them as ammo. We can shoot things in this game. Oh, and then there's this guy over here. Yeah, you can just die. Now, most of the difficulty of this game does not come from combat. It's many puzzles and platforming challenges. Which is the best kind of difficulty, in my opinion. Ah, an extra life. I forgot to get the extra life. Oh, well. Alright, another Jiggy obtained! Alright, 4 Jiggies out of the 10 available in this world. And then here's just one right here. That's easy to get. Alright, now I'm gonna try to take on the boss. I'm thinking that most episodes in this series are gonna be 20 minutes long, but I might just make this one a bit longer. It is the first episode after all. Anyway. Alright, so, this gorilla guy down here. Each world sort of has a boss, and whenever it comes to this world, oh, it's this guy. There are a lot of Jiggies associated with this guy. First, you gotta make him throw oranges on all these pads to get you the first Jiggy related to it. Indeed I did, Conga. Indeed I did. Now, the second Jiggy related to this guy, you gotta climb up here and grab an orange. Pretty simple. And then, give it to this guy. Alright, so that's 2 Jiggies related to him, as you can see right there. Next up, the third Jiggy related to him. First, we need to learn how to use eggs. The ancient ways of the egg. Shooting eggs out of your mouth sounds cool. Kazooie, that's how birds usually work. Alright, you can carry 100 eggs. Yes, yes, yes. Puns. They happen. Alright, so he gives us lots of eggs to work with. 50, to be precise. And we've learned all the moves in this world. So, like he said, if you're playing the in Nintendo 64 version, hold down Z, and then press the up C stick to do that, and the down C stick to do that. You can actually pick up the eggs that you shoot backwards. Now, on to the third Jiggy related to this guy. Each world has this, a witch switch. You need to pound it like this, and it will make a Jiggy appear, or at least be available, in the hub world. You'll get 9 Jiggies like this. So, you know, I guess that's spoiling 9. There are 9 worlds in the game. Thus resulting in 10 Jiggies in the hub world as well. Okay, now that we've done that one, time for the last Jiggy related to this guy. That's what you'd like to think. Uh-oh. Ow. Why aren't you taking damage anymore? What the heck? Okay, that's kind of messed up. I don't know what happened there. There we go! That's right, I beat you. Thank you for your prize. That's right, Conga, you bow down in shame. Alright, well that's 8 out of the 10 Jiggies in this world. I think I'll call it off here. So until next time, I'm Mr. Game & Pie. See y'all later.